Welcome to episode 1030. Thomas Tull, Hollywood movie producer. 8 lessons. This is an outline of episode 1030. Lesson 1 to 4. This is lesson 5 to 8. Lesson 1. He was born poor.
Well, I grew up a single mom and very challenging economic circumstances, or as we like to say, we were poor.
Lesson 2. Sports is everything. It is his ticket to move up the social ladder.
And sports was everything. It was the great equalizer. So I certainly played football, basketball, baseball.
Good athlete. He won a football scholarship to Hamilton College, and in 1992, he graduated with a degree in government. Lesson 3. He has zero experience on TV or movies when he started Legendary Entertainment in 2000 at the age of 30.
Build a new company from scratch must be an incredible accomplishment or feel.
Well, I think that when I first went out to raise capital and put it together, I think that there were a lot of folks that I met with that thought it was straight up crazy. I had zero experience in movies and television in that arena. And my thought process was, give or take, just the film side, it was, I believe, the country's second biggest export. And yet there was no institutional capital around the business, which was highly unusual for a business of that size.
Lesson 4. Our job is to empower talented movie directors.
That's a very big thing to us. The directors, we've had the privilege of working with Chris Nolan now 3 times, Zack Snyder 3 times, Bryan Singer, Sam Raimi, Todd Phillips on comedy, who did The Hangover for us. And these guys and these folks that have that vision, our job is to empower that.
Lesson 5. Entertainment by appointment versus entertainment by demand.
Going and sitting in a cinema in that sort of venue and scope, I think is important. I loved doing that growing up, but I think people are also getting so used to watching, listening, experiencing things on demand when they want to watch and experience them, that things by appointment are harder and harder to pull off because it's a fundamentally different experience.
Lesson 6. Try to be forward-leaning.
There's a couple of pillars that we've built the company on, and one is to try to be forward-leaning. And
Lesson 7. Using data analytics in target marketing.
Into this is I felt the advertising spend, which I didn't hear anybody talk about, but that's the part to me that is not sustainable. I don't know if you know how much money we spend on advertising, but it's not a great model at all.
What's the scale we're talking?
120 to $140 million worldwide for a big film. So that's a lot of money. What's not sustainable about that is spraying it all over the place and spending as much money on people who aren't going to come, or folks that, if you're advertising Dark Knight and you're telling a 15-year-old who's wearing a Dark Knight t-shirt, please come see my movie over and over, that's not very efficient either. Put the analytics group together to talk about people that were persuadable, and the first directive was very simple. I want to cut our ad spend by 15%, and I want to be no less effective.
Lesson 8. Try to be smart around the corner.
There's a couple of pillars that we've built the company on. Try to be smart about what's around the corner. We try at least. And certainly China is one of those frontiers. They also are the largest owners of theaters in the world and have been great partners so far.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.